soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Swear it.
A treasure chest! Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
Underestimate the warrior at your own peril, Master! A single blow from their weapon can knock you senseless!
Careful now!
Tide of battle is light to all men.
Feast your eyes on this!
Reinforcements? Would that we had such resources!
I'm saved, Master, and 'tis all thanks to you.
Ah! Now there's a foe I'd have a spell if I may. 'Tis one of the targets marked by my own master.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we sup on bitter defeat. I've got a good feeling about this one. Well done! This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
No quarrel here.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
I'll save you.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Care to feel the wind on your face? Jump up and I'll send you flying.
This foe's weight shall prove its undoing. Grab hold and upset its balance.
'Tis certainly worth a try.
'Tis easily done.
The Cyclops tusk will prove a fine reward for a battle well fought. Let's see if we can't break one off intact.
And what good will that do us if we don't survive? You must needs focus.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's better. Many thanks. Victory is at hand. Give no quarter.
Splendid. This foe was marked to be felled by my master from beyond the rift. Now I can report a successful hunt.
Splendid.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Fear not, Master. My fighter skills will see us through this. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Look, Arisen! A ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Have you always pursued your current vocation in your service to the Arisen?
Well, there was a time I served our master as a mage. I can scarce believe how far I've come since then.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll keep hold of the enemy!
Not a bad idea. Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
My thanks. Just what I needed.
Not of a mind to fight today, Arisen.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
Good work!
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Splendid.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking the lot. The tide of battle is like to overwhelm us.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We ought to steer clear of lava. No armor offers protection against such heat.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
Douse the fire! Soon naught but a charbroiled corpse shall remain!
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Job, this.
Suppose I can always
I'll
run.
not stick my head where it will.
A treasure chest! Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials. I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still,
I've weapons to sell. But truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano growing more always a pleasure.
these writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
A mystic spear hand. What a marvelous vocation.
I cannot wait to behold the techniques you'll unleash, Arisen.
Well met. I've weapons to sell. But is that really what you came out here? Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano growing more active. Always a pleasure.
sooner be home. You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged. I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano growing more. Always a pleasure. Fancy a gander?
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is...
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should...
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide. I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. I pray my efforts aid your cause.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by... Decide. Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my...
Carer is...
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad. To a... Thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found... This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
As a matter of fact, I did not take to being a mage. Straight away. It was some time before I managed to wrangle my spells under control. Now I bear the title of sorcerer. If a foe needs magical retribution, pray look to me to dispense it.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it. Is aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me.
Might I be of assistance? I shall not fail you.
sights are unparalleled in their majesty. Yet somehow I feel ill at ease.
'Tis a lonely place, to be sure. I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
Have fun. Same thing, miss. 'Tis almost as though it were placed here for our benefit. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Allow me. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
My magics are at your disposal!
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
If I might have my say, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. You'll not live to regret this!
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people by the looks of it.
Beg pardon if my hospitality's a bit lacking, sir. But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
To this world I return, ready to put...
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Beg pardon if my hospitality's a bit lacking. But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Do stop by again.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Ought to stock some armor. Times being as they are.
'Tis hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
I must earn the people's faith. I worked hard today. I think I've earned a
My fur's starting to thin. No wonder I'm so cold.
Ought to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Why
Time to be heading home. Humility's here.
I don't
A
feel
mug of
safe
ale
here.
is
just what I need.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled. A contraption of some kind. I know not what to make of it. How shall we proceed, Arisen?
Your fate is ours to share, and whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
would have me lead. Consider it done.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermund, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man has made his peace.
Dragon, heed my call.
At last we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man has made his peace.
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves. Let's keep still a moment.
I swear. Let me go, and I'll find a way to pay you back in gold. You scoundrel! Fine!
Feast your eyes on this! At last we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man has made his peace.
I grant you Ice's bite.
I'll find a way to pay you back.
efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the dogma of dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all. Was not enough. Cursed, Arisen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. Anew.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt face the dragon's dogma. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider, Arisen, how it is thou came to be here. How have the once closed paths before thee come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the whims of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet arisen, born of a hapless fate though it may be. Perchance, 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering the world from darkness? Or dost thou merely seek conflict with a mighty foe?
Its breath will give you more than a blister.
Arisen, hast thou realized thy wonder? Even our battle here was preordained. Thou hast met with the pitiable fallen who once ruled this world, hast thou not?
Too slow!
That one was aware of the clever being who watcheth o'er this world from outside.
No harm shall come to you.
If thou wouldst defend this world, even knowing...
Douse the
Thou art too late. The hour... Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering the world from darkness? Or dost thou merely seek conflict with a mighty foe? Arisen, hast thou realized thy wonder? Even our battle here was preordained.
Its breath will give you more than a blister.
Thou hast met with the pitiable fallen who once ruled this world, hast thou not?
Are you alright? You needn't push yourself so.
That one was aware of the clever being who watches over this world from outside it.
This spell will empower you.
If thou wouldst defend this world, even knowing of what I speak, then there is much more to be said.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
And if thou hast yet to see this truth for thyself, then thou art a fool. Come, Arisen.
Well done. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet. Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
Tis time for us to meet our fated foe on the field of battle.
Is this to be our end? Or a new beginning?
I will give every ounce within me for our cause. That giant ballista up on the cliff is just begging to be used. All we have to do is find a means to reach it.
Well, the quickest way would be to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing.
Its breath is terrifyingly destructive, but in the aftermath we've a prime chance to counterattack.
At last, it all becomes clear. No harm shall come to you.
When the heart is exposed, that's our chance.
By your leave. Douse the flames before 'tis too late.
Feast your eyes on this!
this to me. I'll distract it.
We're not like to survive its magics unscathed. Watch for them carefully and avoid them as best you can.
Understood.
Prove thy wisdom and endure.
Its weak point eludes us yet, but we might have more luck throwing it off balance if we were to clamber onto its back.
On my way!
Not even the dragon has eyes in the back of its skull. Avoid its line of sight and unleash your attacks ere it finds you.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
My magics are at your disposal.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength.
His breath is terrifyingly destructive, but in the aftermath, we've prime chance to counterattack.
Really? Now? I shall draw its
Friga.
focus. Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully, then watch for an opening to strike.
Prove thy wisdom and endure. Macht Raikon.
No! The product of heedlessness.
Hang in there. Help will surely come.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
We're not like to survive its magics unscathed. Watch for them carefully and avoid them as best you can.
Violin.
your moment, Master. Strike! Crew.
Watch for an opportunity and strike at its heart.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Look! There! The heart is bared!
There is no turning back on the path of ruin. Gatho Friga.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it. The Arisen has gone up in flames before my very eyes. Leave this.
Art thou content to fall here, Arisen? Come, Arisen. Dima,
I'm holding on by the skin of my teeth here. Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
His breath is terrifyingly destructive, but in the aftermath, we have prime chance to counterattack.
'Tis easily done.
Prove thy wisdom and endure.
What magics are at your disposal?
Vasru Savaflek.
All my plans come to naught.
A treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
I really ought not to be here.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?